Hello, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is the first video that you've seen so far. I'm your host, the Paulstorian, and I'm here to tell you a bit of a strange, unusual tale today. I'm thinking about naming this series of videos BYE, B period, Y period, E period, before YouTube existed. Because this video is from 2004. So it's on the tail end of that matter, but it's still before. Now, this happened on a day that I was casually strolling through the streets of Chicago with some friends. So here we are going down Chicago, looking around at the scenery, the city, seeing the city things happening, and you never know in these bigger cities what you're going to run into. You never know. It varies from time to time. Never know who you're going to meet, what's going to be out on the street, what's going to happen. So here in this first clip of this video, my friends are a ways ahead of me and I'm trailing behind them with the camera. So before we get into the subject matter, let's just show what happened right before the subject matter, shall we? I'm your host, the Paulstorian, inviting you to have a look around and come with me on a journey back in the distant past, back in 2004. First clip coming up. Here we go.
In quest for the lost change. You get gold? No, didn't get anything. Try again. Nothing. Try again. Nothing.
So there we have it. As I'm taking my camera through the streets there, my group's still up a little ways ahead. I just happen to be behind a man who seemed to be perhaps down on his luck. You don't know about these people in Chicago. Was this a homeless man? Was he just down and out? Was he just a guy searching for some change in the old newspaper machines that carried little various newspaper things? That's what those little machines are, and people put coins in and get the paper out. So he was checking them to see if there was any change left in there. Perhaps he wanted to buy some more cigarettes. I think he's smoking a cigarette there. So you can see in the photo here, he's just he really looks like a guy who's down on his luck. I got to say, but you know, I don't know. I didn't talk to the man. You never know. In Chicago, you don't know what people are up to, what they're getting up to. So just happened to be filming. He's going by, and the poor guy didn't have any luck finding any change. So if only he would have proceeded a little further, he would have ran into the same situation we ran into, and perhaps his luck would have changed a little bit. Anyway, here we're getting ready to go into the next part of the scenery here. Now, remember, this is 2004. This video is about Monster Energy drink. Now, Monster Energy came out in 2002. It became the second, number 2, biggest energy drink right after Red Bull, which came out in 1987. At this point, me and my poultry group of people there, we had not heard of Monster Energy drink. We didn't know anything about it. Now, I know it's very, very popular today. As I said, it's the number 2 energy drink. So most people have heard of it that are, anyway, people who walk the streets of Chicago, people of the U.S., most people have heard of it. There's probably some that haven't, but at this point in 2004, we had not. It had only been out for a couple of years. So we're about to stumble upon what would be considered by some similar to a drug pusher on a street corner. Let's have a look at what is about to happen when I catch up with my group. Shall we? Here we go. Next clip coming up.
Monster Energy, free sample.
Yeah, I want one. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, that did just happen. What you are seeing there actually took place. I didn't even know what was going on. I just had my video camera. Some lady was giving away from the back of a truck Monster energy drinks, something most of us had never heard of, even in the area. So, as I was saying, that man that was looking for change in the newspaper things there, if he would have come a little further, he would have at least got a Monster energy drink. Even if he was hard on his luck, he could have, maybe drunk it. Maybe he was thirsty or hungry. He could have, got some energy. Maybe he could have grabbed it and went down the street and sold it to somebody for something. I don't know. But anyway, it was free. That was my point. To get something on the streets of Chicago that was completely free from the back of a truck, it sounds very shady. Especially a company that you never heard of. Like I said, Monster Energy Drink, it's popular now, and we're in 2021 right now. This was back in 2004, and it's like nearly 2 decades ago. We didn't know what this was, and what is going on? Somebody's handing out free stuff. Does this happen in Chicago all the time? Free stuff from the back of a truck. Here you go. Yeah, it would give off warnings, but the cans were sealed. They looked legit. The truck had a little, if you didn't notice on the back of the truck, it says monsterenergy.com, which was a website back in 2004, and it still exists today in 2021 as of this recording. So they had a legitimate website. Of course, in 04, we didn't have smartphones everywhere to look that up right away from your pocket. But, and she was also wearing a coat. If you might have noticed a little Monster Energy symbol on the coat. So the truck said Monster Energy. Everything looked like it was legit. It would have been a little extreme to go to not be. But mostly the cans were sealed, and they looked like they were not tampered with, so to speak. But still, I was a bit curious who was providing this. So, of course, I had to ask. And the response, well, I'll let the lady tell for herself what the response was to that question. Here we go into our next segment.
Who do we have to thank for this?
Monster Energy.
What does it taste like?
It's very citrusy and sweet. There's less caffeine than other energy drinks.
So what gives you the energy? Yeah, sugar.
The ginseng, taurine, and amino acids.
Oh, so it's a natural.
I think I am.
Okay, so her response when I asked who was providing it was just Monster Energy. Hey, clear and simple. No names of any humans involved. But anyway, that was her response. And we was wondering what was in it to give you the energy. And as she said, it was taurine, ginseng, amino acids, that kind of thing. So we all there was 4 of us in this group. There was my wife was included, and she's in the video. You'll see her if you recognize her from some of the other videos here. So we all 4 each grabbed one of the big cans of Monster Energy drink. I guess they're still big today. I don't know. So we all grabbed one, and we were a bit perplexed, but free food or drink in this case is something I rarely ever turn down. And the people with me thought, hey, this is something new. Let's try it. We were out and about, just wandering the streets of Chicago, and let's check things out. And so we did. We all grabbed one, and then proceeded down the street. But there's one more clip that's part of this video that there's another group with us, and this kind of shows you the perplexity of everybody who was in the area not knowing what Monster Energy was. You can kind of see it in this video. So there's another older couple that was with us here, next to us, we weren't with us, and they're get to talking to us about some stuff. Anyway, let's just enjoy this next clip, shall we? Here we go.
Free samples of Monster Energy. That's really good, yeah.
Low carb.
See, no, I should have the camera on that one with you in there.
Yes.
What are you thinking?
What'd you say? Did it cause diarrhea? Does it have maltol in it?
What's that?
Yeah, that does cause diarrhea. Don't drink the whole can.
Does it have maltol in it?
Read it.
No malatool.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you can see that other couple that was next to us, they were curious about it too. They didn't know what about it because we weren't familiar with it in the area there. And they were asking, kind of joking about the malatol diarrhea connection. Also, the lady who was passing out the free stuff, you'll notice her similarities to, the big time gangsters, like Al Capone, in Chicago, and the lady handing out Monster energy drink. These gangster types that are pushing their stuff on you. They I shouldn't be comparing this poor lady to Al Capone. She just handing out this stuff. I don't even know what her connection was. Were they paying her to do this? Did she own stock in the company? No idea. But they were obviously handing out free samples to get you to try it, to get it circulated in the area, and to see if try and push it on people, really. But there's a very eensy beensy clip, because you haven't seen me in the next clip. I want to show you, this next clip shows me with the Monster Energy drink in my hand. So we'll take a look at this here and then discuss the results. Here we go. Final clip coming up. All right. So as you can see there, I finally put myself on the video. I'm actually holding the can still of Monster Energy drink in this video clip. Now, all four of us, and you can see it there, it's like in my left hand, a little cool that day. That's why we're all wearing jackets and stuff. All four of us got this. None of us drunk it on camera. That really didn't cross our minds, I guess, back then. But I did want to say that when we took the drinks of this, none of us liked it. I, in particular, thought it was absolutely horrible. I don't even think I finished mine. I think I just took 2 or 3 chugs of it, and just pitched it in the can because I thought it tasted nasty. And this being nearly 20 years ago, because of that experience, I do not think I have had an energy drink since then, because I just figured if that one's nasty, they're all nasty. However, I will say that was low carb. I don't know. Is it make a difference between that and regular? The one we had, I didn't know there was a non-low carb version back then. I just knew what I handed was Monster Energy. That's all I knew. But although I won't drink an energy drink, and I know Coca-Cola has energy drinks I have not had and I don't plan on having, Coca-Cola does have something that I will have that I do not consider an energy drink. Maybe this is controversial, I don't know, but they have this, which in 2021 I just found out about. This is Coca-Cola with coffee. This particular one is 0 sugar. It's not low carb, I guess, but it's 0 sugar. Coca-Cola coffee. Now this particular flavor was vanilla. And I drank this and I liked it. I found out through Burger King one day they had self-serve stations. I didn't used to have refills, but when they got self-serve stations, you could serve yourself, get refills if you wanted. And one day I tried to mix something, Coke with coffee, and I thought, hey, this isn't too bad. And I want you to know that I hate coffee. I cannot stand this stuff. I do not like it at all. I don't drink it unless it's, unless I'm like really, really cold and need to have some heat or something, which is extremely rare. I mean, I don't drink coffee. If I drink coffee, it might be once every 5 years for some unknown reason. And I don't like it. I don't want it. But Coca-Cola mixed with coffee, that I'll do. I did it occasionally at those kind of restaurants where you could serve yourself. When Coke Black, B-L-A-K, came out, I had that. I tried that. And now, in 2021, I am trying these. And so far, I don't mind this. I don't consider an energy drink, even though it's got all that caffeine in it. I like Coke. And I apparently like Coke with coffee as well. But anyway, thank you for allowing me to take you on a tour with me and have a look around back in 2004. as me and my group wandered the streets of Chicago and stumbled upon a truck handing out free Monster Energy drinks. How unusual, how random can that be? You never know what you'll find when you roam the streets of a big city. Anyway, the time has come for me to X out. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. Goodbye.